Oh, yes.
You are now listening to the CSP.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
What the fuck is up?
Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's episode 35.
You've made it.
35
Made
of
it to the big leagues.
Of the CSP. Okay, it's not just any kind of podcast. This is the Cover Story podcast. And it's episode 35. People said, look, okay, I'll be honest with you, a little moment of vulnerability. People said, you'll never make it to 35 episodes. And part of me, believed them.
I believed them too. I was like, hey, man, this is only going to last about 4 episodes until I take over.
Right, that's what I thought too.
You made it till 35.
Yeah, I thought there's no chance we're making it to 35. There was no chance we're making it to 15 episodes. There's no chance we're making it to 5 episodes. But look how far we've come.
Here we are.
You and me the whole way.
The whole time.
35 episodes straight. Can you like actually sit back and believe that?
I can't believe it. I put so much hard work and effort into this shit that, you know, like I didn't think it was going to make it to 35.
Well, dude, what, you think I did it by myself? I can't do this by myself. I couldn't.
You have to have a good co-host.
That's right. I could not bear the weight of this on my shoulders, and I thank you, because without you, truthfully, we would not have made it 35 episodes.
No, this thing would have landed flat on its ass.
Rest in peace. It is episode 35 of the CSP. Thank you for tuning in. Hit the like button, the share button, the subscribe button, the notification bell button on YouTube. That's going to let you know when we go live too, because every time we go live, which is a lot, we want you to tune in. So you may subscribe on that YouTube, but the notification bell is super important because when we go live, you need to catch that episode.
And we were joking. We do have to address the elephant in the room. Tony's not here tonight. I'm not the usual co-host.
Wait a second. I'm not wearing my glasses. That's not Tony.
No, I'm Ryan.
Oh, Ryan. Bow.
That's Mike right there. Yeah, oh, Tony got drafted, actually, so he is going to be deployed pretty soon. We will not see him for a little bit. I'll be taking over until Tony gets back from war.
No, I thought he got drafted by like the Chicago Blackhawks.
Oh, was that what he meant?
Yeah, I think that's what he meant.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit. I shouldn't have sent him that care package full of guns.
Well, you should always send people care packages filled with guns.
That would, okay, imagine you did get in a fight on the rink, right? It happens a lot in hockey. It's allowed. And the guy just pulls out a Glock.
Not only allowed, it's encouraged. Ooh, Glock.
Yeah.
A Glock party right there on the ice.
It's like the guy whips his gloves off, but instead of putting his fists up, he just reaches down into his waistband. Swing.
That's incredibly dangerous. Never, ever send your gun-filled care package to a hockey player because they will use it on the ice.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I've never sent Jack any guns.
It's rule number 1. No guns. No guns on the ice.
Well, it's really rule number 2. Rule number 1 is you have to be wearing your ice skates. Safety. Wear those ice skates, and then no guns.
No guns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they're lenient a little bit. Like, you can kind of go on the ice barefoot and bring your guns, but if you've got ice skates on, there's no guns.
No, I agree.
These are the things nobody talks about it, but this is why the CSP exists. We'll handle the uncomfortable discussions about guns in this country.
We might as well. We're the most qualified too.
That's obvious.
In the entire world.
That is obvious.
I'm gonna say, keep guns on the streets and off the ice.
That's right. On the streets. on this because we do not need that.
Nope.
The Stanley Cup playoffs, they maintain their integrity by none of those players holding guns.
Exactly. We're gonna keep it that way.
Keep them out of the arena on the sidewalk. Well, anyway, how was your weekend, Ryan?
Oh man, the fucking best. We went out to fucking like Springfield, New Barlin,
Ooh,
that area.
dude. We were instructed ahead of time because I guess the fans there can get a little rowdy and rambunctious if you pronounce it New Berlin. So they did let us know ahead of time. Hey, just so you guys know, you want to keep the crowd on your side. It's New Berlin. And dude, the way you emphasized Berlin every time was amazing.
The way you just said it literally sounded like New Berlin, kind of to me, without emphasizing the burr in it. So I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. New Berlin.
New Berlin. You were hitting that burr heavy.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Man, I like being out there too. One of my best friends lives out there, so he comes down, sees us every time. The dog's just roaming around, the whole ambiance. There's millions of different rooms. It's pretty much like Bourbon Street, but a winery, which is pretty cool if you look at it in that way.
When you said the dogs were roaming around, I thought you meant you and your buddy, but no, there were actual dogs.
Yeah, there's like 4 of them.
I thought you were just saying me and my dogs rolling around, but it was actually there were several large dogs.
And the way it's the cool thing about the dogs is it's kind of like a Russian nesting doll of dogs. They get bigger and bigger as they come around. So it starts with like the smallest one. I saw the smallest one first. And the next one gets a little bit bigger, definitely fluffier. The next one, the St. Bernard, even bigger. And then the one after that, I didn't even know he was there until the end of the show. They have this giant Marmaduke looking dog. That thing was huge. Did you look at the paws?
Yeah, that was a beast. I think that was Eitan's favorite now because I think Eitan's previous favorite unfortunately passed away.
Yeah, Tank, I think his name was.
Yeah.
But the other dog they have there looks kind of like Tank. It was like the same colored dog, but I could tell it was different.
I thought it was
too.
First. Yeah. Rest in peace, Tank. This episode's dedicated to Tank.
I'm gonna pour one out.
Went out for Tank right now. New Berlin, the Dannenberger family vineyard, that is for all the dogs. So everybody knows that venue is for all the dogs. They don't exclude any dogs.
It's kind of funny. I didn't even put together. I wore my For All the Dogs t-shirt, and it says that on the back of it too.
Yeah.
So like if you didn't know it was a Drake shirt, I'm just really into dogs. And that is like one of my favorite venues too. So
yeah, dude, that venue's amazing.
And the people there throw down, man.
Dude,
they throw down. They're having a blast.
They came to party. Shout out New Berlin. Shout out
New Berlin
Burger. I love that green room. That green room, that is the green room that Eitan was taking phone calls in. Last year. That was last year, right?
That was our first time there. So that was 2 years ago now.
Damn, you're right. So we were getting there, our green room. We're just chilling out, hanging out before the show. And the phone in our green room is just going off nonstop.
Constantly.
Eitan does not accept that. Can't just let that happen. So he picks up the phone and has a little bit of a nice conversation with them. What were they asking for? A wine tasting?
They were just wondering if they were doing wine tasting on the day we were playing.
And he gave them a guarantee.
The famous Eitan guarantee.
That's right. Shout out Eitan with his guarantees.
He did specify beforehand too. He's like, I actually don't work here, but we do have wine tastings. I can almost guarantee it. It was brilliant. And it's like, all right, we'll see you in a little bit. Thank you. Just hung it up on the wall.
But he's a man of the people. Eitan is for sure a man of the people. He'll look out for you.
Yeah. Dude, and he had a long weekend. Him and Nick, man. They played Corrigan's Friday night, and then we had to get to Nick's.
What band was that, Corrigan's?
That was country on Friday.
Ooh. So were you there? Did you go see them?
I did not make it. No, I didn't. I would have came to your show because I see country night all the time. I've only seen Fist like twice now. But yeah,
Oh,
I couldn't make it to either, unfortunately. I would love
yeah,
to both. If I could cut myself in half and get to both of them, that'd be sick.
you could have, but you just didn't.
Yeah, fuck me, am I right?
Yes, Fist to the Sky. We played at Bourbon Street. Bourbon Street, a great venue, but now that I think about, they don't have any dogs walking around.
No.
So that's kind of, they're taking a hit right now.
Just me and my dogs.
Just me and my dog.
Just rolling around.
Rolling. What?
Yeah, so you guys was that good? You guys had fun?
Yeah, dude, that Fist show was sweet. Or I'm sorry, it was not Fist, it was Silverside, bro.
Oh shit, yeah, my bad. Well, I've only seen
okay.
Silverside. You guys played. Did Silverside play Fist too last time you guys played Bourbon? Did
Yes,
Fist and
that-
okay.
that was
So
the
I've seen
double dip.
Silverside and Fist twice now then. Okay.
Yeah, that was the double dip. But the Silver show Friday night at Bourbon was super dope. Thank you to everybody who came out. We played a 45-minute set. We still got home around 3 a.m.
Oh fuck.
And we were out on the road by 11:30 the next day to go out to New Berlin. My van was, well, Big Man drove, me, Flip, and Aton. Who did you ride with?
Just Nick.
Oh, you were with Nick? Okay.
Yeah.
How was your ride?
Pretty good. Stopped for gas once. Looked out the window a couple times.
we got
oh, pardon me. It went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, bro, that's not safe.
No. All right, I'm good.
We got to, anytime you get to share a car for a long period of time with Aton, I highly recommend it. He's like the best because he's so absurd, and the things that he watches, his algorithm is insane, and so you just get a little glimpse into his algorithm, and it's always fun.
I've had the opportunity to ride with him a couple times. I think, dude, where the fuck were we going? It might have been Grand Rapids the first time. Man, those conversations were fucking hilarious, man. I think we got most of the band in one van that time, so it was like we were all there.
Yeah,
I think I became the Scorpion King that night. I think that's the time I'm thinking of.
Shout out Scorpion King. Haven't you always been the Scorpion King?
I have. It's been a long time.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, special guest on the pod, the President of the United States of America.
I'm still working on it. Hey, you want to hear a good one though?
Yeah.
All right. This is Morgan Freeman, right?
You're doing the impressions?
I'm going to do the impression of Morgan Freeman, but the basis is like they're keeping him alive, like he's in a cryogenic chamber and you happen to stumble upon him, right?
Okay, so he's freezing. He's freezing.
Yeah, but you walk in, you see him, you press a button.
He's clinging on to life.
Well, here's how it goes. All right, you ready? Kill me. Wait, let me. Kill me. Please kill me. They only keep me alive to do the voiceovers. You can only talk about penguins in the Arctic for so long. Please just kill me. Kill me. Just do it. They only keep me alive to do the voiceovers.
That's actually good.
Thank you. He goes into like, it's a little too British for me. I got to keep working it out, but I'm trying to get that timbre in the back of my voice. Kill me. Please kill me.
But that's a really good one. I expected you to just like be dead and have like that was your way out of the impression because he was dead. You didn't have to say.
No, they're keeping him cryogenically frozen so that he can just voice over everything for the rest of eternity all the time.
I'll be honest, he doesn't sound cold. He sounds normal.
Should I be like this the whole time? Kill me.
No, too cold. Too cold. All right. You know what? Let's Did we already talk about New Berlin? Did we talk about that show already?
Yeah, New Berlin. They have some of the boys had a busy week. They went to do Brookfield Zoo at 8 in the morning after we got
The country night live at Brookfield Zoo. Oh no, Ryan, did I lose you, dog? Ryan! Oh, we back. Okay.
We're back. There was no
back.
technical issues at all.
Here's the thing about technical issues. And there is a thing about them. They are my pet peeve.
Oh shit. Is that one of them?
That is my pet peeve. Technical issues is my pet peeve.
Damn, I'm sorry. Did you like that?
Sometimes my pedal board fucks up, and that's any technical issues. Early on in this podcast, I had a lot of drops where my internet would just be gone. It hasn't done it in a while, actually, but it could happen any second. That's my pet peeve. But you said you had some pet peeves. That's why I really wanted to hear about that. What does a man like you in a world like this consider to be your pet peeves, Ryan?
All right, so here's what I peeve about. It's there's a big one. I feel like a lot of people like don't understand what I'm saying when I say it, but have a safe flight. You ever get that one?
Wait, just somebody telling you to have a safe flight?
Yeah, like I have anything to fucking do with it. Like, dude, we're putting all our trust in this one fucking guy and his friend in the front, and they're telling me to have a safe flight. Now, here's the thing. I'm walking on the flight. I'm walking in. I get right into the front where you're finally on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
I look to my right. I see a crying baby. I see a person that probably should have bought 2 seats because it can't fit in one.
Oh,
that's to my right. Fired. And then I look to my left and I see a perfectly closed door. And I just think first time for everything. You know, no, that's not a thing that happens. You're going to go sit in your fucking seat and wait till that thing lands. I got nothing to do with it. And you're putting a lot of fucking pressure on me saying have a safe flight. I'm pretty sure the alternative is terrorism, right?
All right. I kind of get your point, but I also can't help but think that just because that thought entered your mind, you've thought about opening that door and exiting the plane in the middle of the air.
For the sake of getting on another flight after this comes out, I've never thought that in my life. That's not me.
But, you know, people are just, that's not me. But, you know, people are telling you that, like, have a safe flight. They're not actually saying you've got anything to do with, you know, that situation.
It's just a stupid term. I would be
it's a sentiment. It's a sentiment.
Do you remember when, like, all the planes were falling out of the air and shit? Like, not even like 2 or 3 weeks ago, a month ago?
Landing upside down.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I remember I said to my dad, I'm like, make sure the plane lands. But even then, like, he has nothing to do with it. I felt like a dick saying that. What do you say? What is, like, the right thing to say?
Oh, okay, yeah, let's set you're about to get on a plane, right?
Not me today, but hypothetically, yes.
Hypothetically, yes. Very hypothetically. Let's say you're about to get on a plane, and I would say something like this to you. For example, I'd say, "Oh, you're getting on the plane, bud?
Yeah.
Fly high."
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
All right.
That works.
I'll flash a peace sign and say fly high. Because you can't, by law, they're not allowed to fly low.
That is true.
They should be.
You heard it here first, folks. On the CSP, we are now saying fly high instead of have a safe flight.
Do you do any more impressions? I've never heard you do a single one, and so far we've got the president and Morgan Freeman in a cryo chamber.
I got a shit ton. But
we're in for a treat.
I'm gonna save you guys this time. You guys are gonna have to have me back to get some good ones. Also, I'm not sure like what cartoons you watched back in the day and shit. I got like a shit ton of cartoon characters. So if you don't know who like Snagglepuss is, do you know who Snagglepuss is?
I know Snagglepuss.
All right, fine. I'll do a little Snagglepuss for you real quick.
He's from Dragon Tales, right?
No, wait, you know Dragon Tales?
I know of Dragon Tales. They existed.
They did exist. Snagglepuss was like the Pink Panther, but he wasn't the Pink Panther. He was a Pink Panther, but he had like a little he was more fancy. He's like oh, the Yogi Yahooies,
Is he the one?
Scooby Doobies, and the really rottens.
So he was a fancy one.
He was like the
Frasier. Wait, he hit Frasier. I love Frasier.
He was pretty much Frasier.
He had like a top hat or something.
No, that's Top Cat. I like Top Cat too. I can't do Top Cat, but I love Top Cat.
Oh man, I think I'm thinking of Chester the Cheetah from Cheetos.
Also, Wally the Gator had a Top Cat too, if I'm not mistaken, and they were all Hanna-Barbera shit.
Hannah Montana, what?
Hanna-Barbera, Scooby Doo, all that shit.
Oh, I like Scooby. I don't really have impressions, but I can do a really good my accent game is strong. Like I have a really good Irish accent.
Hit me with Chinese first before you do Irish.
That was episode 35.
Oh, like Scoob, he probably shouldn't have said that.
I don't think I can do a Chinese accent. I'm not allowed to do it, but I think I could still do Irish, right? I could still do Irish accents. This is the gods of the accents making sure we're not participating in any act. We outside. We back.
We're back.
All right.
I'm not doing any more impressions. It fucks up my computer every time.
No, they don't want us to do accents either, apparently. Even the Irish accents we're not allowed to do.
Damn. Did you have any more peeves besides the technical difficulties I keep having?
Speak for yourself.
Oh! That wasn't bad.
Pretty good Irishman right here, right?
Yeah, I could see you on Netflix or something doing that.
Speak for yourself.
You dumb fucker.
Oh, that was pretty good. That was probably better than mine. Thanks for doing that. Okay.
You crotch wanker. I've never tried like Irish or anything like that, but I'll delve into it eventually. Did you have any more peeves?
Technical difficulties. People who can't do good Irish accents who try to do good Irish accents.
I feel attacked.
That'll piss me right off. That's about it. Nothing else gets to me. What else gets to you?
I think there's like one other. I got like 5 of them, but there's like one big one that I feel like everyone always gets. Sports jerseys, like wearing them out in public. And then somebody's like, "Oh, they're not doing well this year. How do you feel about Roethlisberger or whatever?" I'm like, I don't even watch sports. I like the colors of his jersey. It looks cool. And then I'm in like a 20-minute conversation with this dude that just wants to talk my ear off about the Steelers or whatever fucking team I'm wearing that day.
All right. So
and how do you just go about and say like, hey, I'm a pussy who only buys vintage? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a big sports guy. I don't want to be like retro. It's a retro jersey, you know. But I don't know. It just getting involved in conversations like that where I know nothing and I have to pretend like I do.
Well, but you did draw them in by wearing the jersey.
Yeah, I guess that's my fault. That's why they tell. No, never mind.
Look at that. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, that's a strong lesson in restraint. Look at that.
That's another double standard, though. That's the one where it's like, it's his fault. Look what he was wearing. Oh, God. As soon as you said that, my wheels start.
Oh, no. We're going to lose you again, Ryan. We're losing you again, Ryan. Ryan, oh, man. We're out here in these streets. We're struggling out here.
We are back with no more technical difficulties because I am using my phone now.
Oh, my God. That's a pet peeve of mine, though.
Using the phone for a podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you, man.
No. Well, did you have any other pet peeves you wanted to get off your chest? Because now's the time.
No. I think we're done with the peeve segment now.
That's the wrap on peeves. Well, one thing I thought would be cool would be to do our rappers Mount Rushmore. The top 4 greatest rappers for each of us. Who's on our Mount Rushmores?
All right. I didn't make a list or anything, but I think I have some off the top of my head.
Okay. Now let's do 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. We'll go back and forth like a draft style. Even though it's not a draft, we can have the same rappers should we both think that they deserve spots on the Mount Rushmore. Do you want to start this or should I start this?
I'll start it off.
All right. Who's your first rapper on the Mount Rushmore? The 4 greatest rappers of all time.
Jermaine Cole. J. Cole, baby.
Dang. Yeah, that's a good call.
He's just consistently, like, I know everybody likes Workout. Like, that was a big song for him. But if you're a big fan of rap, you can't go wrong with J. Cole. Guy can spit.
That's a really good call. I was never that big into J. Cole. I started listening to a little bit as we got closer to the concert where we saw Drake and J. Cole. And then that concert was just fucking crazy. And I've listened to him a lot more since then. Yeah, he's great. So that's a fair call. All right, my number 1, or not necessarily number 1, they're not in order. I'm not doing them in order, but the 4 greatest. I'll pick my first one. Eminem, dog. Shady. Eminem's on the Mount Rushmore for sure.
Easy call. And I know we're allowed to overlap, but since you picked him, I will not pick him.
Oh shit!
It's like if Eminem's not on your top 4 for the Mount Rushmore,
then you're wrong.
You just haven't listened to him. That's how I feel. Either that, or you're too like what do you say, like tone deaf to like what's actually going on in like the raps and shit. Like you don't, maybe you don't get it. Like there's a lot of his songs that when we were putting the set list together that I'm like, you know, I've never really gone in and listened to this one. That first one that came up was Like Toy Soldiers. Like when that song would come on Pandora at the time, I was still using Pandora when I found out about Eminem. They would curate like other songs by him for you to listen to because it was pretty much like a radio service, but also like kind of like streaming. Like people weren't listening to the same songs you were, even though it was a radio station. It was curated towards you. And I remember when like that one would come on and Shake That and White America. Like there's a couple of them. And then once you like delve into like the actual lyrics and the lyricism and what double entendres he's putting together for what punchlines and shit, it would be a disgrace for you to be like, oh yeah, Eminem, he fucking sucks.
Man.
Dumb.
Yeah. So I got Shady. You're not picking Shady. Who's number 2 on your Mount Rushmore?
Damn, that is okay. So this one, we've already talked about it. I'm gonna put him as number 2 because, man, for the work that he put in and all the shit that he had out at the time, and for him to be passing Drake at a extreme alarming level, I have to go with my man XXXTentacion, Jase. The guy can spit. He was unfortunately taken away too early. We don't get to hear any other new shit from him. Unfortunately, he died. But But yeah, he's on my top 4 for sure. It's okay, Mike.
Passing Drake at what?
Spotify streams.
Oh, okay.
No, not like pop. Well, I guess popularity, but like not like not in a foot race or nothing. No, even though I think X could win in a foot race against Drake.
There's no way he's got more streams than Drake.
Yeah, when I was in high school, man, he was passing him. I'm pretty sure he did pass him at some point on Spotify. Yeah.
There's like, are you talking about cumulative streams or just like today he had like more monthly listeners than Drake? Are you talking about like all time? There's no chance he's got more streams overall than Drake.
When I was in high school and he was still alive, it was like.
How did he die, by the way? He got shot?
Shot multiple times, man.
Did they ever find who got him?
Yeah, they got the guys, but man. It was fucking crazy too. I don't want to go off topic and shit, but like
he was young as hell, right?
Yeah, he was younger than me. I think either him or Juice was younger than me.
Oh my
maybe both.
God.
But dude, it was like 2018, I think. I want to say it was 2018. It wasn't quite COVID yet, but I just graduated and I'm playing Fortnite with one of my buddies. And we're just like talking over the microphone, playing the game, and he goes, "Dude, X just got shot." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "XXXTentacion just got shot." I'm like, "No fucking way. What are you talking about? Send it to me." And like, dude, people are recording him in a car, like not calling 911. They just go up to his window. They're fucking filming him. I'm like, dude, somebody's got to fucking do something now. That looks really, really fucking bad. Like, I'm watching it all happen in real time, pretty much.
No,
like they're just gonna let the fucking guy die because nobody wants to do anything. They just want to pull out their phones and get their, 30 seconds of fame or whatever, which was fucking bullshit to me.
And they did, and he's gone. It's crazy. Yeah. That was nuts, man.
And that's the other thing. Like, dude, J. Cole, I was like fucking depressed when X died, and then like that fucking album came out, KOD. I was riding my skateboard around with my headphones on, listening to that, and that fucking got me out of my slump, man. I was like, if I'm gonna listen to any rapper, it's gonna be J. Cole after that. This is true shit. Like, the KOD got me out of some fucking funky ass shit when X died, because we were genuinely upset. I remember my sister's friends. She was only like a couple of years younger than me in high school. They had like their own like funeral for him.
Wow,
like they threw themselves. It's like a bunch of people that like just like the shit. And like, my sister was in freshman year art class at that time. One of her projects was based on the lyrics of like his songs. Like, if you go and listen to any song by him, you might have to look at the lyrics too. He's kind of hard to understand. I understand that. He's in that, I don't want to say mumble rap, because he has a bunch of shit that isn't mumble rap, but
right.
He's a lyricist, man. He's a heavy hitter.
I've for sure never given him a fair listen. I've probably heard one song completely start to finish ever, so I got to dive into his catalog.
I think you'd like it, man. It's he's got some hardcore shit too. If you want to listen to like something that's more like not rap by him, I would suggest King. It's a very good song by him. He likes to scream. He definitely likes to scream, which was like a perfect medium for me coming out of the hardcore stuff that I was listening to, and then getting into rap again.
XXXTentacion.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Big dog. Number 2 on my list, dog. The second rapper I'm throwing on the Mount Rushmore, it's Drizzy Drake. It's got to be Drizzy Drake. For all the dogs.
Talk about a track record, though. Like, just hit wise, and like what you were mentioning, like there's no way he's passing them. That's because Drake, like, it's not. I don't want to say it's formulated, but he knows how his song is going to be perceived before he drops it, I feel like.
Yeah, and I feel like that kind of started later on. Like, I think Hotline Bling is what kind of started I can make shit like this, and it can pop off on the internet, and I can get the youth on my side. And like, I feel like that was where it started, but it was many years before that song hit. I mean, that was off Fuse, right?
Hotline Bling, yes, that was Views, the one with him
So,
sitting up there on the little Space
yep.
Needle thing.
So it's like that was already so far into his career,
And
and
then
he'd already been like killing it. So Drizzy Drake is a madman. He's crazy. Nokia has been going cool. I like Nokia.
I haven't listened to that. I haven't listened to that whole album yet.
Oh, it's got some good shit. There's one song. It sounds like it should have been a Post Malone song called "Die Trying."
I'll check it out.
It's like acoustic guitar and drums. It's like, what are we doing? All right, I like it.
So Hotline Bling was on Views, and then you look at the track record. Before that was like, if you're reading this, it's too late.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Over my high school. Do you know how many fucking prom signs I saw that year or homecoming with that font?
Yeah.
That's how big of a fucking thing it was for him to drop that album. Then he goes on to Views. Then he goes on to fucking More Life, and then he has shit from like the Views side of shit. You know, he has like those dancey songs.
Yeah.
Then he goes to fucking Scorpion, where he's rapping his ass off again. And then after that, drops the fucking shit with Sticky on it. Honestly, never mind, right?
Oh, I love
more dance tracks.
I love Honestly Nevermind too.
Yeah, dude, the guy knows what he's doing before he does.
And that's all after Nothing Was the Same and Take Care. I mean, it's just madness.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Drake is on the Mount Rushmore, and he'd probably be on mine too. But I know we're not overlapping here.
Who you got number 3, big dog?
Let's see. This is crazy because it's like it's of all time too.
If you say Macklemore,
no, I it's not a joke. I know you love Macklemore.
I know you have a deep love for Macklemore,
but I can't. It would be disrespectful to put him over one of the greats, Jay-Z.
Oh, he was
should be on there.
He was on mine,
without a doubt. When you listen to Jay-Z, he literally, for me, he puts you in New York. Like when they were going on about like the King of New York or whatever, it's not 50, it's not 6ix9ine, it's fucking J fucking Z. He literally, oh man, every song. Like there's a song called Sweet. I don't know if you ever heard it.
Oh yeah.
Hey. What all the words in that song, man? It's like he's talking about the people in his life that made him who he is. And I'm like, man, this guy knows how to write. He knows how to take you to like where he grew up and all the things he loves from that place.
That's upsetting.
And it's also just a fucking amazing rapper. Like you can't really put a finger on, because he's like Lil Wayne, where like he will not write, apparently.
Yeah, right.
I mean, exactly. People will say that. I've never been anywhere near Jay-Z or Lil Wayne at all, but people say they just get in there and they spit.
Yeah,
it's insane.
That's an insane skill. But yeah, Jay-Z would be on my list. He's got to be. And I don't fuck with East Coast rap too much, but Jay-Z is fucking great. The Blueprint 3 is one of my favorite albums.
Oh yeah,
I love that fucking record. All right, third rapper on my list. I got to go West Coast, old school, 90s legend, Tupac Shakur. I'm going Pac. I'm putting Pac up there. The album All Eyes on Me. Are you familiar with All Eyes on Me?
I'm not familiar with much of his discography.
Okay, bruh. Listen to the song Can't See Me. It's the letter C. Can't See Me. It's the first track. It's a double disc album. It's the first track off the second disc. Go listen to some Pac. Listen to All Eyes on Me.
What year did he die?
Oh my God, I don't even know. It must have been late 90s, yeah.
I was going to say either like late 90s or early 2000s, because I think I was only alive for like a year or two at that point when he was shot.
Hey Siri, what year did Tupac get shot? Died in 1996.
Oh, okay, that was well before me.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I never really like got into him at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was like way before it, but the songs I do know,
I'm gonna send you
awesome.
I'm gonna send you
That's why I fucked your
link.
bitch, you fat motherfucker. Dude, just coming out swinging like that. Oh my God.
He's a beast, bro. I'm gonna send you a song for you to listen to right after this. We get off of here. So that's my third one. I'm going Pac. R.I.P. to the GOAT. We got 2 dead guys on Mount Rushmore, Pac and XXX.
Yeah, both shot, man. Fucking crazy. Damn. In a car too.
So
that's why I don't drive, Mike. That's why I don't drive anywhere. It's fucking bullshit.
That's right. That'll do it every time. They'll get you.
It's crazy too, because X had a fucking verse in one of his songs that says, "I don't want to go outside, get caught in traffic." That's what fucking happened to him.
Unreal. All right, you got one spot left.
Oh man, this is the fourth one is the toughest one.
You only get one spot.
You only get one spot. Chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime to give you a Mount Rushmore. Let's see. I'm gonna do an honorable mention first because this guy's been spitting his ass off in freestyles. I think he's the best rapper right now for like a newer rapper, but it would be disrespectful to put him on the Mount Rushmore. Da Baby. Now,
did you hear him go off over Squabble Up?
Dude, the one before that was even better. He's just dropping these freestyles.
No, he's
on that channel, and they're
stupid.
Oh my God.
I'm not even convinced it would be disrespectful to put him up there. He's so fucking good, dude. It's like
I can't even comprehend. Obviously it's not like a real freestyle. He's written it before. Because I showed a freestyle to one of my buddies, and he rapped a part of it. And I'm like, how'd you know that? You've never seen this before? He goes, oh, he used it for like a song later on or whatever. So I'm like, it's definitely written for something that he's going to use, which, I mean, most of the freestyles in the game right now, when you look at them online, it doesn't seem like they're actually freestyling. There's no fucking way. But
somewhere along the way, the definition of freestyle changed from off the top of the dome to it's just pre-written shit that's not going to be on my album anywhere, and we're going to call this a freestyle.
Yeah. But man, the chops that guy has when it comes to rapping, it is in fucking insane. So I got to give it up to him, but he can't go on the list.
Yeah.
Because the track record with songs, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't have like a lot of bops that I would just turn on my phone, but he's talented as shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck up.
Man, I think I'm gonna have to give it up to Mac Miller on the last one. I mean, just like growing up, big fan of Mac Miller's, and it sucks that it took me until after he died to listen to like everything he released when I wasn't paying attention to him. Oh man, I just remember like mowing the lawn, listening to like Donald Trump and the fucking Knock Knock song, like all of his singles, all the big singles that he had, I had downloaded on my iPod and would mow the lawn in like middle school. But I had no idea that the album Faces was even out there. It's probably one of the best rap albums, in my opinion, of all time. When there's no skips on a rap album, and also it's like over 20 tracks, I believe. I'm like, damn, this guy put in some fucking work. And especially like, where's he from? Pittsburgh? Like, name another Pittsburgh rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're
like,
right.
That area is not a big rap area. Do you know another one?
From Pittsburgh? No, I don't.
I can't think of one off the top of my head. It's like not a big where all the rappers come out of. Like,
where's Florida? Kid Rock from? Kid Rock from Michigan?
Yeah, he's from Detroit. But like, yeah, you got your Florida rappers that kind of popped off in 2017. You got your New York rappers that have been out there forever. West Coast rappers have been kind of like a thing. They come out of the West Coast. Atlanta's been big. Fucking Future. I think the Baby is even from Atlanta. Like, they have like their certain core.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Areas where these rappers come out of, and then, man, this like white kid from fucking Pittsburgh is just trying it out, you know? And man, that Faces album, I feel like that's what got me. when I
Yeah.
listen to Faces all the way through.
You know what gets me for Mac Miller? My favorite body of work he's ever done. Mac Miller's Tiny Desk is insanely cool. Like he's
Oh,
so
yeah.
fucking talented. And yeah, that I could watch that over and over. I watch it several times a year. It's just so good.
And it's like the versatility too. Same thing with X. He doesn't have to be rapping for the song to be good. Like 2009 is one of my favorite songs by him. That little piano part at the beginning, that it's like, oh, he's not gonna rap over this, is he? And then you hear him start singing that song, and you're like, damn, it isn't 2009 no more. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like he's putting this whole narrative together where it's like, well, I don't need to shine no more. It's like shit like that. It's like
He's so good.
he's grown up. It's not 2009 no more. The same people aren't with him all the time, and you know, it's he definitely shines a light into the rapper's mindset that not a lot of other people do or did.
Yeah. He's so fucking good. And how did Mac die? Was it
What
drugs?
you pause for a second there.
Oh, sorry. How did Mac Miller die? Drugs?
In the back of his tour bus, he got some pills laced with fentanyl. Unfortunately,
Fuck, no way. I did not know that.
yeah.
I thought it was an OD, but I didn't know what it was. Damn.
Yeah, that was a fucking crazy day too, man. And the same thing like there, like what dude, it's like I was not even that big of a fan of him when he died, which sounds crazy now because I'm such a big fan of him.
That sounds. I didn't know you were never not a fan of him. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I've got one more spot on my Mount Rushmore. Oh, shout out Mac Miller, R.I.P. I guess I'll do an honorable mention too. I want to honorably mention another dead dude because you know what? This guy died too early to be put on the list. But Juice WRLD had a real shot at being a GOAT.
That's a crazy story.
His skill is like literally unmatched. Freestyling?
Dude.
Talk about freestyling.
That was a real freestyler right there.
Actually off the top of your head?
Actually off the dome.
No, he was amazing. And
yeah, he really did it.
Yeah, he really did it. And he died way too early. So I don't think he can go on the list, but he had a real shot at something.
And a great track record too, just based off of like tracks like that people perceived and they took and they're like, hey, this is my fucking anthem, man. It's like tell anybody, have you ever listened to Juice WRLD? And they'll probably be like, yeah, I know. Like,
yeah,
he was that big and was not around for that long of a period of time in the public eye. He blew up overnight, it felt like.
Yeah, that's a fucking shame that he's gone.
First time I heard his big song, like All Girls Are the Same, or Lucid Dreams, I think it was. I thought it was Post Malone.
Yeah, right. Oh,
I didn't know who it was. I just heard it on the radio. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? I played it for my buddy Scotty. I'm like, doesn't it sound like Post Malone? He goes, it sounds nothing like Post Malone.
Yeah, it does like, though. His ability to rap like that, but also good melodies. He's got like a really smooth, soft voice like Post.
I remember everybody. That's another one. Like, everybody was so fucking distraught when he died. I pulled up to college for the first day, orientation, and like the people there to meet you, like the actual students that were like probably seniors at that point, they had a tent set up, and the only music they were blasting was Juice WRLD. It's like he was like the voice for like that generation, especially being from Chicago and being so close to like where we are.
Yeah,
it definitely hit.
A couple quick honorable mentions. I would honorably mention previous Kanye West, not modern day Kanye West.
I agree.
But the first few albums, he had a chokehold on rap. Kung Fu Kenny obviously he's an honorable mention for sure. Kendrick Lamar.
Oh fuck, I forgot about Kendrick.
You got to mention him at least.
Yeah.
For easily. Joyner Lucas, he's like my top favorites right now. I don't know if he's not in the conversation, but I fucking love him so much. Joyner's
I
so
agree
good.
with you. He's talented as shit, but I can't even have him in the conversation at the moment. No. He's got to have fucking Drake level shit.
No, I'm more of a fan of him than I think he deserves to be in that conversation, but I'm such a fan, I'm going to mention him. But I'm going to do the unprecedented, and I've taken somebody who was on your list. Jay-Z's on my list. I have to put him up there.
Yeah.
He's on my Mount Rushmore. You can't not have your list with Jay-Z on Mount Rushmore. So shout out Jay-Z, the only dude who got 2 votes.
I mean, dude, even he hasn't released in a while. The last thing he did was 444, right?
Let me look. Did you hear his album with Beyonce, the Carter's album?
Oh, you're right. That did come out after 444.
Was it after that?
It was.
Man, it's a good album too. Let me see though. See what he's dropped, because I feel like he's dropped something. Watch the Throne, great album by the way.
Beyonce doesn't rap that much, right?
No, not much.
You got to listen to her fucking song Spaghetti off the new country album. She put a full-blown rap song on there, and she fucking spits, man.
Oh, hell yes. Let's go.
I was like, I've never gone into Beyonce's discography at all, but then once that she won the country album, I listened to the whole country album, and my favorite song was the rap song.
That's fucking
She's that good on it.
She's a badass. Oh, Magna Carta, Holy Grail, awesome album. That's back in 2013. Watch the Throne, Blueprint 3. Ford. Oh yeah, buddy. So Hove, shout out Hove. So recap: Eminem, Drake, Hove, and who was my other one? Tupac. Which and yours were
Cole X, fucking Jay-Z. And Mac Miller.
Oh man, I mean those are good lists. You can't argue anybody off that list. All right, let's take a little trip down to Get Wrecked. Let's get
We're
wrecked.
Gonna
do it. T-Bone's not here. He's in control of the soundboard. We do not have access to that soundboard, so you're gonna have to fucking deal with this sweet transition.
It's time to get wrecked on the CSP with Mike and Ryan. Was that good enough? I thought I did well. There was something missing.
Something definitely missing. But whatever, it was great. You nailed it. I loved it. No, nothing at all.
Okay, cool.
I just there's some random songs that I clicked over here, but it's perfect this way. I like this. People respect this. My recommendation is a little unorthodox this week. It's an Instagram page.
Oh, we're doing this?
The man, I believe he's.
Dude, he posted today.
I believe he's in Turkey. He's a Turkish man by the name of Tuna Ozcan, I believe is his name. Tuna Ozcan. His IG is Tuna Ozcan, TUNAOZCAN _music. Tuna Ozcan _music. Go follow his IG. Listen to his songs. He does amazing videos. I know about him through Aton. Shout out Aton because we watched a ton of his videos on the drive home the other night. So go follow and support Tuna Ozcan on Instagram. That's my recommendation. Get wrecked. Tuna!
I can second that, man. He was man, we just watching him. He did We Are the Champions today. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah,
he posted We Are the Champions this morning. I watched it all. Probably watched it twice. You gotta follow him. He's only at like 800 right now. Give him a follow.
Get him while he's hot, because he's gonna blow up and forget about you. He followed me back today.
He followed me back yesterday or 2 days ago.
I'm just saying you might want to hop on that bandwagon now before he shoots out of here. Go follow Tuna Ozcan.
He only followed you today. He followed me 2 days ago, Mike. I don't know what you're up to.
Well, I thought I had followed him yesterday, the other day, but it wasn't from my account. It was from the Shady account. So now I followed him from my personal account, and then he did follow me back.
He followed up Shady too, though?
I don't think he's followed Shady yet.
What are the chances? Okay, I bet he would hop on a pod. You guys should really try and reach out. 800 followers. Like, actually, we need to get to the bottom of, like, I would love to, like, listen to just what the guy has to say about his music career and in general. And the other thing is, how do you know that he's in Turkey? He has the American flag emoji in his bio, though, too.
I'm trusting Eitan on that. Eitan told me he's Turkish. He's in Turkey.
That might be a big time difference. I gotta look up what the time standard is over there. But dude, if you guys could or actually, since I'm the new host, if we could get him on, that'd be sick.
We have to get him on our show.
We'll give it the Eitan guarantee. We will get him on the pod.
I can almost guarantee it.
Almost guarantee it.
Is that really your rec? Are you recommending Tuna Ozcan too?
No, but since you did an Instagram profile, I'm going to do 2 tonight, but since you did a Instagram, I will shout out an Instagram. It's called My Foreign Roommate. I don't know where she's from, but she is fucking hilarious. She's like the female Borat. Her name is Elsheva. And if you look up My Foreign Roommate, it's not even that funny, but just in the context of watching it as a female Borat, and she's like just being like legit serious, it is great. And it's all ran by her roommate. So the page is called My Foreign Roommate. So she's not like filming the videos. Her roommate is. And she probably thought it would be funny to put on the internet. And it's never poking fun at her. It's very much Borat-esque. You guys would get a kick out of it. It's fucking great.
Hilarious. My Foreign Roommate. Shout out My Foreign Roommate.
Elsheva. She's great. And then my buddies from, they're in California. I want to say San Diego. I went on tour with this guy back in 2017. He was playing guitar with me, and
Ryan.
Can you hear me?
It's actually, I don't mean to be a dick. It's actually Saint Diego.
Saint Diego. Is that fucking what's that movie? Anchorman?
Yeah. Sorry, I had to do it. You were saying?
No, you're good. You just brought me back, man. I forgot about that quote. That is Anchorman, right?
Yeah, I think so. Saint Diego.
Wrong. I haven't seen Anchorman in forever.
I'm pretty sure it's Anchorman. I guarantee it's Anchorman.
In Saint Diego released an album not too long ago, and the deluxe just came out with 2 extra tracks.
Damn.
They're going on tour during the summer with RC Drive. You can go check them out. They're going to be in the area. The album's called Chaos by Foxtide. Shout out to Elijah, my fucking boy. You're killing it out there. We love you.
Foxtide, spell Foxtide.
Foxtide, exactly how it's spelled and said. Foxtide. Foxtide. Okay, my buddy Elijah started that band, and he sings in it too. I did not know the fucker could sing. If I could say it's like anything, it's its own thing, but it does remind me of the Strokes a little bit. So if you're a big fan of the Strokes, check them out. I think that was their first album they released. They've had a couple of singles. I got to double check, but man, dude, that whole fucking album's fucking great. Especially the bonus tracks they released with the deluxe album. They released 2 other tracks after they released the full album. I'm like, dude, this shit still holds up with the 2 extra tracks. It's an amazing album. And his vocals are unmatched. He's amazing.
Foxtide. Shout out Foxtide in St. Diego. So we've got
Chaos
by Foxtide, My Foreign Roommate, and Tuna Ozcan _music on Instagram. Those are your Get Recs. Go listen to that. Go check that Instagram out. Go check that other Instagram out, and go listen to Foxtide. Other than that, we will see you next week. Ryan, I thank you so hard for joining the CSP today. We appreciate you, and we love you so hard.
Hell yeah. I'll see you next week, man.
Oh, my God.
You are now listening to the CSP.
Like, share, share, comment, subscribe. We will see you next fucking week. Meow, 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 meow.